Hey y'all, what's up? It's that groomer, and today we are going to talk about potty training. Yes, because nobody has time to keep stepping in puddles or surprises. All right, so we're going to make this real simple. All right, first things first, you need to decide if you want the dog to go inside or outside. If you're not really home a lot and you have a smaller dog and you don't really have a yard, or you live in an apartment, then potty pads will probably be for you. Okay, now if you live in a house, have a yard, work from home, have the time to take the dog out, and you have a bigger dog, then outside would be for you. Now, with my standard poodle, I did pee pad train him at first when he was like 8 weeks, but once he got his shots and was able to go outside, oh yeah, he definitely went outside. Because you got to remember, the smaller the dog, the smaller the pee is, and the smaller the poop is. Big dog equals big pee and big poop, and you do not want that in your home. All right, now that you have decided if you want your dog to go inside or outside, now you need to get a schedule, okay? Dogs thrive off of routine and consistency, especially puppies. So let's get into it. As soon as you get up, you need to take that dog outside. Just like how you got to get up and pee, the dog's going to have to get up and pee. All right, so what you can do is get up, take the dog outside, bring the dog back in, feed him, take him back out again. If you have to go to work, do the same thing, but just leave the dog outside if you have a fenced-in yard. If you know the dog's not going to escape or anything, just leave the dog outside. That way, especially puppies, they love to play. They get outside, they can play, do what they need to do while you get ready for work, and then you let the dog in, put him back in the crate, okay? If you're at home, let the dog out every 2 to 3 hours, especially in the beginning, and especially if they have access to water. You don't want to free feed, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you control when they poop. And if they're eating all day, they're going to be pooping all day. But if you feed them twice a day, then they're just going to poop about twice a day. Once or twice in the morning and then in the evening. My dogs, I take them out in the morning, feed them, and then they'll go back out mid-afternoon between the hours of 10:30 and 1, depending how many dogs that I'm boarding. That's what I do. So yeah, just take them outside, but every 2 to 3 hours in the beginning. Eventually the time can go up. You can do every 4 to 5 hours. You know, your dog will have a routine, and that can help. The goal is to give them opportunity to get it right, and that's how they build a habit. All right. Crate training, yes. Crate training definitely helps with potty training. A crate is not a jail. Once you teach the dog how to use the crate, you don't have to use it up into their adult life, because they will always be able to utilize it and go back in it. It is something great to teach them when they are puppies. Most dogs do not potty where they sleep. Using a properly sized crate helps them learn to hold it. You need to make sure that the crate is big enough to stand up, sit, turn around, and lay down. Not have a pee corner, and not be a 1-bedroom condo, okay? One of the biggest things with crate training is if you're not actively playing with your dog, training them, or watching them, put them up, okay? Whether it's a crate, playpen, or just a space that you can manage, or even a bathroom. You know, some people use the bathroom because if they do make a mess, you can put a potty pad in there, you can watch them, or anything like that. Just while you're potty training, you do not want to give your dog free reign of the house. Crate time isn't punishment. It teaches structure, control, boundaries while they learn the rules. All right, potty pad training. Okay, so from what we talked about earlier, potty pad training is similar to the crate training and outside as far as consistency. Now, the key thing with pee pad training is, one, do not put them in the crate, okay? That's going to teach the dog to use the bathroom in the crate. Two, do not put potty pads all over the house. Do not do that. Find a consistent spot and keep it there. So some people use the bathroom. I have one client, she trained her dogs to use the bathroom in the bathroom. That's where the pee pads are. or you can use the laundry room. You also want to use somewhere where you can secure them while they're training. Eventually, they'll be able to go there themselves, but while they're training, you kind of want to lock them in the bathroom, the laundry room, like you just put a baby gate in front so they can still watch you, and then you can watch them, and then you can praise them once they pee or whatnot. You're changing out the potty pads. You do not want to leave a potty pad that's full of pee and poop. Make sure you're picking up the poop, and make sure you're changing out the potty pads that are full of pee. If you want to save money, they have reusable potty pads where you could put them in the washing machine. It's up to you. Some people like them. Just add a little bit of vinegar in there. That helps take away the pee smell, and you're good to go. All right, y'all. Accidents happen. That's just the way of the game. Your potty training is how you respond that matters. Don't yell. Don't rub their nose in it. Stay calm. Make sure they finish in the right spot. So if you catch them in the act, don't punish them. Just put them outside if that's what you're doing, or put them in the area that you have designated for them. Dogs learn from when you reinforce in the moment, not 2 or 3 hours later. They're like kids. Like, what am I getting punished for? Like, I didn't poop right then and there. And if anything, you're supposed to be watching them. So if you're watching them and giving them water and taking them out, then you shouldn't have any issues. Also, when they do go, make sure you are praising them. They love a good praise. So when they do it right, make sure you're like, woo, yay. That helps prevent accidents also. All right, so cleaning up is really important because it leaves the scent. So if you don't get that scent up, the dog is going to think it's okay to go again. So what you want to use is a good enzyme-based cleaner. Out from Walmart has a really good one. It's called Out Stain and Urine Remover. Let me tell you, it breaks it all the way down to where you cannot smell it anymore. I had my border collie peed in the back of my Jeep. She was old, so she gets a pass. My client gave me that out. Y'all, I sprayed, let it soak or whatnot. Yes, got rid of it. All the way gone. I'm talking about because urine and heat does not do well, and ammonia can definitely knock you out. So use that Out or any enzyme cleaner. That's really good. You spray it and then let it sit for a little bit, blot. But most importantly, just follow the directions, okay? Because yeah, marking, you don't want that. So just spray it, or old school, a lot of people use vinegar. But I would prefer just to use the Out. It is definitely, we are advanced now. Use the Out. All right? Well, y'all, that is the end of our segment. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, like, follow, and subscribe. Have a good one.